Hello there guys, welcome to another episode of this Karl Franz campaign. We're gonna fight this battle because the auto-resolve kills one of my units without any need for it. This should be an easy battle, and I'll also like to showcase it to you. So let's go. So let's overview our troops. Mostly great swords, handgunners, the demigryphs who are deployed on the left, and lots of artillery, including the Sunmaker and other RORs. I'll try to stay a little bit more silent on these battle overviews, just so that you guys can, get to grasp the feel for the battle before. So the enemy has a lot of weapons teams and those two Plague Claw catapults. Those are my main targets. And some rat ogres here in the woods. Plan really simple. Of course, I'll use my artillery to destroy the enemy's artillery, while my troops, my cavalry, is going to go and flank. I almost did that signal. I know you saw that. Of course, my reinforcements will show up and go from the right. That's the main idea. And of course the Plague Claw catapults, that's the main target. Of course there's some single entities such as this Hell Pit Abominations and his own Gracier, which of course my own single entities will deal with support from my other troops. So let's get to it. And of course my artillery starting to pepper down the enemy. And his own artillery is going to do damage. Let's follow it through. They're going to hit a lot of my great swords. Well, that's good. They missed the first shot. It's always nice. But this unit is going to get wrecked by so much artillery fire. I really love the artillery firing on one another. It's really cool to see. At one point, I'm going to use Fireball with my Flame Wizard just to get rid of some of this artillery. Because it will destroy, two Fireball hits destroy one artillery unit. And likely most of these have already been hit by now by my own artillery. And you can see the effect on my troops. They're getting really low, so that I'm retreating outside of the range. That's fine. That unit won't be necessary for the battle. But I'm doing infinitely more damage, as you can see. And with all that bombardment and with all the spells... There we go, that's a nice spell actually. Getting rid of these plague monks. Yeah, with all this artillery fire and the handgunners, almost nothing reaches actually the actual battle. The actual melee force. And these demigryphs on this side will flank, of course, the enemy. Poor rat ogres. They're already very poor against these great swords, especially with the handgunner support. They're not going to survive for long. And on the other side, my artillery is now firing, which is like 5 more. And the demigryphs are also attacking. And you can see even the great swords with just some support here from the captain are more than enough of a match. Demigryphs are hunting down the enemy weapons teams, and suddenly the enemy is dead and routing. Victory. Very well, that's a nice outcome. I will need the money as well. This is the unit that was peppered down by those the plague claw catapults. So yeah, let's go. So, how is everything looking? Well, I've attacked Clan Molder. They only have one army there, so I'm just going to replenish and then attack it for sure. There's a smaller army here from this Chant guy, but I'm predicting that maybe Kislev even attacks it, so I wouldn't know. Marius is going to try to conquer the Altar of Spawns, and Karl Franz is just replenishing. Yep. So Magnus Claus is going to conquer that Monolith of Katem, and then it's going to attack on the north. So overall, it seems like everything is fine. Only Slanesh is attacking, but honestly, they have their troubles, so I don't think they're going to be attacking me anytime soon. Over here seems to be fine, and yeah, I'm getting another army to the front, so things are looking good. Things are looking good. You know, if I'm going to need maybe 2 more armies to be able to fully dominate the Chaos Lands, and that's exactly what I'm getting. Okay, and I completely forgot that they actually get more stacks. Okay, so Clan Molder now is going to conquer a lot of stuff, especially where they spawn. Why didn't they spawn in Blood Passes? It's beyond me. But that's a true Vermintide. And there's also like 4 or 5 stacks here. So definitely I'm going to lose that Lord over there. Unless I cheese it all, and I really don't want to, especially if this army is really, you know, the remnants of the initial forces that I have. I've been, you know, these swordsmen have been here forever. It's the Electric Count of Talorcland. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. He's not immortal, so he's going to die very soon. I likely am going to leave him from not in Skaven Blight. Yeah, there's a lot of Skaven here. This is actually the most troublesome one because the AI doesn't know how to deal with those stacks properly. So maybe the dwarfs are going to suffer a little bit, and then that other flank of mine is going to get in trouble. Overall, it seems fine. I know that I can deal with whatever is, you know, Throth the Unclean here. I can deal with all of this very easily because I have one army, then Balthazar Gelt and another. But on the front of the former Ikit Claw, or where Ikit Claw is, that's a big of a problem. So I'm going to have to send like a couple of armies there to deal with, and I'll have to defend a lot of these settlements just to try and snipe some of the enemy units. So what I'm going to try to do here is an ambush outside of the settlement. So this way the enemy will try to siege it with just one army, and then I'll have the option of attacking them. So hopefully that will work, and I'll try getting some enemy units out of it. Of course, Albert Mosher, he's going to be defending against a lot of those Clan Molder stuff. I do need to destroy these undercities, so there's like one on every place, which is amazing, and I keep discovering them. Well, I don't have the gold here. Definitely gold is going to be a problem because they're going to conquer, they're going to get rid of some of my income, so it's going to tank, that's for sure. I got to be careful with that. Yeah. So Magnus Claus, of course, you're going to conquer the Monolith of Katem. Yeah, that's an auto that's very... It would be even a very easy battle on the battlefield. Oh, let me sack the settlement and then conquer it. Yeah, it feels much better. Yeah, it feels much better. It's not like I need the settlement to be full, you know, or fully developed. I can just repair some of this stuff. Well, that's expensive to repair. I always forget that how expensive things are to repair. But still, you know, I kind of need the money to devote elsewhere, you know. So that's always what you kind of want to do, you know. When you sack, it's like, oh, I'm going to use the money from destroying all of that for something else. Okay, he has some artillery, and he does have the halberds, so he does need a taste for battle. Okay. And over here, what I'm going to get? Okay, Faith's Bastion, that's for sure. Well, I'm going to go boost income. Well, no, he needs spells. He needs spells. Let's go for it. Yeah. just reducing costs. It's always good. It always helps. So Karl Franz only needs one turn to get everything nearly fully replenished, and then he's going to sail to that front line place. Marius Holdorf, I don't need him to defend against Clan Mulder. So I'm just going to go and move 51%. Okay, yep. I need to put him in and camp. Then move slightly forward. So yeah, he's going to defend Winterpire. I'm going to repair it. It's going to defend it, and that should be fine. I now have the money for this. Cool. Let's destroy the other cities. I know there was another one in Castle Drakenhof. Okay, let's go. And I can destroy it. That's perfect. So as soon as they show up, I try to destroy them. There's a lot of trade agreements also being lost because, of course, I'm becoming a great power, so they stop liking me. Now, you're going to have the Hammer of Sigma, that's for sure. And this army, I'm going to have to move him. Yeah, definitely. He's going to go and try to tackle with those guys. And this guy is going to hire... Yeah, he's almost full with the army that I want for him, which implies some of these halberds. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. It's like 4 halberds, 3 great swords, and a huntsman with the hellfire, with the demigriffs. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. And Rupert, he's just going to stay here, you know, in case I need to develop an army to defend somewhere else. I don't like disbanding troops. So I'm just going to get a non-aggression pact to get some gold. I don't want an alliance, because someday I'll just attack Kislev myself. You know, I don't really like to have, you know, territories in the middle of my own territory, so I like to have everything cohesive. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Yeah, there's an enemy here. I think I might just auto it if it is possible, because I'm gonna use 2 armies against it. Yeah, let me see. Decisive victory. Do I get any losses? Nothing. So yeah, let's just auto-resolve it. Yeah, there we go. You know how it would go. You know, tons of artillery fire, and it would disrupt their enemy artillery, and then the reinforcements arrive, and it's even more artillery. So yeah, it's fairly easy one. And this way I'll try to get them to Zeuschenk to get some replenishment going. Should I get hold the line? Hold on. Let me stop that. Oh yeah, I need the replenishment and the quartermaster. So let's go for less upkeep, because definitely that's a problem that I'm going to have. As soon as they start conquering places, I'm going to have issues with the income. And Balthasar Geld. Oh, hold on. He's missing one on Devastating Charge. Okay, let's go. Yeah, he has everything in the... just checking in the magic. So, Balthasar Geld, should I go over down here? No, he kind of needs to replenish it. It's going to take him quite a while. So instead, I'm going to try and move Balthasar Geld to my, to the temperate climate, to see if he can get a little bit more. Yeah, let's go. Because it takes him 2 turns to reach there, and then another one to replenish, and it will replenish much better than anything else. I gotta be careful with the income, because definitely I'm gonna be starving for income after they conquer some places. So yeah, that's the development for this part of the campaign. Okay, so here's a battle that I'm not gonna show up. So all that I'm gonna try is just to get the reinforcements to try and get some of these troops. I think I can get most of them, and I can defeat them, because you know that's a settlement garrison with the towers, with the reinforcements showing up. So I think I can eat this up because this is just rattling guns, but still it's a difficult army to defeat. But I'll do it without you watching. I cannot show every single battle, so let's go for it. And there we go. That was a good victory, and with that, that's the end of this episode. I'll have to do a lot of battles for now, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye bye.